Lights, camera, action. Hi, I'm Steve from 123 3D. Today we are going to be looking at the Two Trees TTC 450 CNC. Quite a few months ago now, I had an in-depth conversation with Two Trees regarding this product. I was very keen to bring in said machine because I believed for the price point, the actual cutting size of this machine, there was nothing currently on the UK market at this price point for this quality. I have tested this particular model now over maybe 3 or 4 weeks, putting it through its paces, seeing strong points, weaknesses, all of that kind of thing, and we are going to share that with you today. So for those of you who are new to the channel, I started basically with CNC machines well before 3D printers. My experience as a carpenter for many years progressed into CNC machines, large industrial ones, smaller DIY ones, kit ones and whatever else. So I've always been into the technology and seeing how the home user can make use of this type of equipment. Until this point, really, it has been an expensive leap. This machine basically took me well and truly by surprise when I looked at the specifications, what the machine was made of, its performance, and most importantly, its cutting area, because I believe that this is a suitable size for anybody's home workshop, and it comes with a whole host of upgradable parts, including higher wattage spindle. This machine you can also fit laser modules to. It does have a Z probe, loads of other features that we will go over throughout the course of this video. So first of all, we didn't want to do an unboxing for this machine because there are quite a few unboxing videos for this machine on YouTube already. The machine comes semi-assembled, I would explain. Each of the rails either side come pre-fitted with the actual plates here. The middle gantry is separate. The Z-axis is fitted. You need to screw down the bed, fit the screen, run a bit of cable wiring, fit some covers, and pretty much that is it. It didn't take me very long one evening after work to get the machine assembled. So far, I've had very good success with this machine. It's caused me no real issues. The only thing that I will point out that I have done is I've applied some thread lock to strategic points on the machine because I was ploughing through large pieces of oak, pushing the machine to its limits. In that process, I did wiggle some parts loose, i.e. the brass lead screws behind this axis, and I've also preventatively done these two inside here as well. Apart from that, I've literally made sure that the gantries move in parallel both sides so there's no twist in the frame. I've made sure that the spindle axis is square to the bed. I haven't surfaced a spoil board or anything like that for this machine as yet, but that is something that you may want to do. Software. So this machine runs on Gerbil, which is open source firmware that a lot of DIY type CNC machines operate from. I've used Carveco Maker to basically generate some G-code toolpaths, and I've also used Fusion 360 to generate other tool profiles for this machine. I have upgraded this one from the stock spindle that comes fitted to the machine for the 500 watt spindle that does also come with its own variable speed controller. I just thought straight off the bat this is going to be a worthwhile upgrade because I'm wanting to do some quite heavy duty things with this machine. This would be absolutely perfect for the user who wants to do nothing but engraving and cutting out, you know, plywood sheets and whatever else, or perspex. This would be absolutely fine. However, for what I wanted to use it for, I just saw the 500mm spindle to be a worthy upgrade straight away. With the spindle, you do get the actual correct mounting plate and nice cast aluminium block with the speed controller, and it is literally a straight swap plug and play job. No extra wiring, no faffing around, nice and simple. So in the box you get a selection of tools, another collet. So in the machine currently I have got the 6mm collet. It does take any standard ER11 collets, so you can pretty much buy whatever collets you want for the machine. You also get a little QR code that takes you to Two Trees website, where you can download the latest manuals, firmware, whatever else. There's also a video tutorial on there. You get a couple of Allen keys, some zippy ties for all your cable management. You get a nice little straight cutter. You get this V-bit cutter. You get some safety spectacles, which I would recommend that you wear. And you also get the mounting bracket for the standard spindle. In the kit, there are quite a few little bits and pieces. All of the extrusions have covers that you cut to length and snap on to prevent all of your sawdust, wood chippings, metal filings, whatever you're cutting, getting stuck into the channels. You've got nice cable chain that runs across the back of the gantry. There's another cable chain that runs down under this cover, and this side is free drive. So on the top, we've got a nice chunky NEMA 23 stepper motor, a NEMA 17 and two NEMA 17 stepper motors on the rear of the machine. This machine is lead screw driven on all axes that run on V-wheels. Some people may see this as a bit of a criticism, but honestly, for the price of this machine, V-wheels are absolutely fine. They all come fitted with eccentric nuts and everything else. To be honest, I don't see you wearing them out very quickly at all. The bed, two pieces of MDF that has threaded inserts, all fitted from the underside. So you've got lots and lots of scope for clamping down the workpiece. The screen, UI, you can use this machine basically either off Wi-Fi, you can use it from Ethernet port through our printer cable directly to your PC, or you can use the SD card. You don't have to have a computer or a laptop near this machine to use it. You can do it totally remote. I don't want my laptop next to it getting covered in dust and whatever else, so I will prepare my files, I will save them to the SD card, pop the SD card into the machine and just use it that way because it's easy, simple. You have really, really solid aluminium extrusion construction. You've got nice thick aluminium plates that hold the gantry up. Everything is really, really well made and just fitted together simply perfectly. I didn't have any issues through the assembly process at all. The only part that I did have a little bit of a faff with was the cable chain that runs inside this cover. Basically, you need to run the cables through the cable chain and secure the cable chain to the clip that is mounted at the front, whilst not holding the cover out too far from the machine. It was just a little bit awkward. Once I got that done, that was pretty much plain sailing after that point. Now, currently, I have tested this machine on some quite chunky pieces of timber, and I have also milled out some pieces in Perspex just to see basically rough tool paths to make sure that I'd got the tool paths correct before I invested money on some heavy aluminium stock, which I have not yet cut, but I am quite confident the machine will cut it. Ultimately, I've not been really let down. This machine still will run very quickly and, well, in my opinion, quickly for a machine of this size. Basically performs really, really solid, reliable cuts that are accurate, which is obviously the key fundamental part to the machine. I haven't had to do any calibrations in Gerbil firmware or anything like that. This machine has cut within millimeter perfect tolerances every time. No issues whatsoever. Next up, power it up. I will show you through the UI, talk you through some of the settings. Okay, so first thing to note, you have a big red emergency stop button. Press down, twist to unlock. Before powering on the machine, make sure this is twisted and unlocked, otherwise the machine just simply will not turn on. Then to the side of this module, you have a nice press button. We press that, the button glows green. Whoosh, we are there. So in this screen, we have a number of different functions. I will start off basically on control. So this screen is where we can use the Z probe. We can set the home clears, we can jog the machine around, and we have different increments, i.e. 10mm, 0.1mm, or 1mm increments. We have a speed setting, so we can have high speed, low speed, mid speed, or high speed again, and then we have the spindle. I am not about to press this button at this point because the spindle will fire up. So I'll set it on 10mm, and we can literally press the button, jog the machine, wherever we need to. Very quiet, very efficient, very easy. Then we have sculpture. So basically this is where you will load your files in for cutting. So I've got an SD card fitted. As you can see, that SD card file is showing it there. So we should go back, tool, This is basically giving us the information for the machine. So we've got some settings in here that we can change. We can turn the bleep on and off, the board version, the firmware version, so on, so on. That is the UI. It is really, really simple to use this machine. So I think the next thing that we will do is we will load up some wood and basically show you guys how it performs. So to basically summarize my opinions for the use case of this machine, you have the option to do 3D reliefs, 3D V-carvings, i.e. name plaques and all that type of thing. This machine would also be very well suited towards doing inlay work, prototyping, basically many other milling type CNC router based processes. In my honest opinion, I don't think that there is anything else of this quality on the market at this price point. We're really impressed by its performance and the basic scope of what this machine is capable of. We will include some images of items that we have done various carvings and whatever else of. They will be appearing on screen roundabout now. If you've got any questions regarding this machine or any of the accessories for this machine, please drop them in the comments below. Also, links for this product will be listed in the description, along with the upgrade parts, i.e. the spindle. We will be stocking the laser module, the actual vac attachment for the machine, along with a few other bits and pieces. Please be sure to check us out at 123-3D. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.
As always, we aim to have the most competitive 3D printer prices on the market. If you see any of our printers being sold by a mainstream retailer for less, please drop us an email using the link in the description and we'll do our very best to beat their price. Also, if you're watching from outside the UK, check the description for links to our European 123-3D sister stores.
You will never make me cry.